fans react to reports of couples' conjugal visits at federal prison. Earlier this week, Josh Duggar was transferred to a federal prison in Texas. Sevierville Federal Correctional Institution will serve as Josh's home for the next 151 months. And while the 34-year-old has been behind bars ever since he was convicted on child pornography charges back in December, he's likely finding that life at Sevierville is quite different than it was at the Arkansas County Jail where he had been serving his time. For one thing, Josh is now about 350 miles away from his family's home in Tontitown, Arkansas. That likely means that he won't be receiving quite as many visits from his wife, Anna. Anna doesn't have a job. Of course, Duggar women are forbidden to work outside the home, but she does have 7 kids to take care of. So she might not be able to make a 6-hour one-way road trip once a week. Anyway, there's been a good deal of speculation as to Josh's living conditions. Specifically, folks want to know if Josh will be allowed to receive conjugal visits from his wife. Some folks were outraged by the mere idea that a serial sex offender like Josh might qualify for such a privilege. If you're one of those people, you'll be pleased to know that conjugal visits are not permitted for any of the inmates at Sevierville. Yes, as we reported earlier today, Josh will not be getting laid during his 12.5 months as a resident of the Lone Star State. But thankfully, he will be undergoing extensive counseling while he's there. Sevierville is known for having one of the nation's best treatment programs for child sex offenders. Whether or not Josh will benefit from that treatment, well, that's another matter entirely. After all, the first step is admitting you have a problem, and Josh still insists that he's innocent. On social media, the news that Josh will not be having sex during his sentence was met with universal relief. Josh Duggar, the convicted pedophile, has been denied conjugal visits with his wife. One person tweeted, "The nerve of this mother FCker asking for sex from anyone including his wife." With the actual FCK, to be fair, it's not clear if Josh actually requested conjugal visits, but it is clear that he won't be shacking up in a trailer with Anna anytime soon. One interesting comment came from a former resident of Sevierville who revealed that the place has a rather unsavory reputation. "I was there when I first started my time. Thank God I got in trouble and got shipped out because that place is full of child molesters." This person wrote on Reddit, "If you run into anyone who was there recently, check their paperwork. Chances are they're a child molester." Yikes. Sounds like Sevierville is a pretty unpleasant place to spend 12.5 years of one's life. Well, we guess the good news for Josh is that he'll fit right in with the other inmates. And the good news for Anna is that she won't have to sleep with Josh.